Thank you so much, and Excellencies, colleagues, thank you for the honor and the privilege for us to be here. I think allow me to be a little bit personal so that we can understand how the teachers fit into everything that has been said here. I have been a teacher for 34 years, but today I am not speaking for myself. I'm speaking on behalf of the 32 million teachers that are represented by Education International through our 383 member organizations around the world. I was born on a farm in the apartheid South Africa. There was no school on the farm. So I was not allowed to go to school until I was 9 years old. And when I was allowed to go to school, I had to cross the river by swimming during rainy season to go and access education. I worked as a child laborer. I worked in the morning. I worked after school until 7 o'clock in the evening. So where is the agency of the teachers in all this? So education has expanded my world, but not only because of the education and the knowledge I received, but importantly, in the human interaction with my teachers. I was determined and turbocharged by my internal moral engine to be part of that world. Yet since teachers didn't generally look like me, I knew that becoming one could mean a world of difference for the students who do. From my work as a teacher, my understanding of the power of collaborative professionalism and organizing grew. Individuals can become heroes, of course, but a movement can transform the course of history. And that's where the teachers come in all what we have heard today. We are to build a movement to transform education that will be responsible if we are individuals who cannot achieve that. It is only possible if we become partners in real sense of the word and focus very clearly on what it takes to achieve SDG 4. And it's very simple. Free, quality education for every student. The needs are very simple to restate. The first is we need 69 million teachers to join the teaching profession. But not only to join, we need to bring them in, we need to keep them in the teaching fraternity, in the profession. But to do that, I have learned as a child, as a young man who joined the teaching fraternity, that we need to create transformative environment. We need decent salaries for the teachers. We need to trust the teachers and allow them to exercise that professional autonomy in what they are doing. That's where the agency of the teachers are, because they build the nation, they build all the profession, and they build characters, and they build relationships. So therefore, we need to be able to support them. The second, us that we are here as excellencies to say, please, wherever you are, remember the teachers. Remember and trust the teachers. Trust them so that they can be able to exercise their pedagogy, the knowledge that they have to be able to interact with our children and be able to challenge them to become critical human beings. And the third one that we need is to making sure that this profession is heavily funded. Because if we are not going to fund infrastructure, if we are not going to allow each and every student to have the necessary resources for them to be able to learn, we have seen how the pandemic has exposed those inequalities, and we are here, excellencies, to say, remember the children, remember the teachers. Let's make sure that when we leave this assembly, we are able to see action. And action is only if we can support the teachers, making sure that there is funding for education, making sure that no child is left behind. And that is what we are here for. We are here to build a movement, and that is our charge.
Thank you so
much.
much.
And that is our partnership.
Thank you so much for your commitment. Thank you. A round of applause, please, for Mr. Maluleke. Speaking on behalf of all teachers in the world, we appreciate your work. Thank you so much.